Hi Aries, welcome to WillowOAK. I am here to do a reading for you. This is a general reading, so please only take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind, okay? And you might check your other placements for a more complete picture, or if this reading doesn't resonate with you. And also remember, since this is a general reading, parts of it could apply and parts might not apply. And use your own intuition to decide what is right for you and what isn't, all right? Okay, let's go ahead and get your first card. Financial constraints. Okay, well, this is talking about right now. It's possible that there is a period that you're going through where there are financial constraints. And it could be something as small as not quite enough or not what you're used to, all the way to something that's pretty good size. Excuse me. And we'll take a card for that to see if we can find out any more information on it. And this reading is timeless. So anytime you find it and you want to watch it, there should be something in here for you. Beautiful. You have space. This card, the energy of this card is there's something that you want to put into your life. It could be because of a void, and it is coming out under financial constraints, which could be, that type of a void. But oftentimes, it is just something that you want to add to your life. So we'll get some more information and find out, okay? Some more about, okay, well, that was fast. All right, let's see what we have here. Arrow, you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. And you have Bear, danger, especially in money matters. Okay, well, I don't think this is a coincidence. Okay, financial constraints and the Bear, danger, especially in money matters. So it might be wise to keep an account of your account, right? Of your money. Make for sure. Oh, who knows? This is really up to you and your energy. Over the next few weeks, maybe month, try to make for sure that you're keeping your books balanced well, and making for sure that everything is okay financially. But here you have Arrow. You're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. So that's beautiful. Okay, now let's get a Lenormand card. And then we're going to get some tarot. All right, let's see what comes up for you. Ship. Okay, and just so you can see, here you have the number 13 and here you have the number 3. So the number 3 might have a special meaning in it for you, okay? So you might keep your eyes open for that. And the ship talks about potentially a trip or foresight, growth, opportunity. It means success in business, especially on a trip. So where here you have financial constraints and watching out for money matters. That might have to do with, it's quite possible that you are wanting to save up for a trip, okay? Or, like we were talking about before, just keep a watch on things because of a business trip. But it's saying success in business, especially on a trip. It symbolizes something new rushing into a person's life and changing it. and improvement in business affairs. It requires initiative, a change of habits, inner motivation, and a desire to change yourself. And right here you have space. You have this desire to add something to your life. So this is all so far working together, okay? Now let's go ahead and get some tarot. I'm going to move these out of the way for a few minutes and see what it would like to share. It's a really interesting reading. Like I said, the more cards that come out, the more complete the picture. And when I first saw this, it's just general financial constraints. But now you add this in there, it is quite possible that you are watching your money. So you can have this successful trip or business venture. But now this one card does say danger, especially in money matters. And so since this has to do with business, it could be a caution. Make for sure that you read all the fine print as well, okay? You have the Devil energy. Okay, if you look, this Devil, you see this person here, he's holding on to this person by these tiny little strings, right? Whoa, that card just went flying. Let me get that. You have Justice, which is balance. And if you've been wronged in some way, justice is coming in to make it right. But back to the Devil card. This could be your emotions, your thoughts. It could be anything of a challenging nature. It could be, say for example, using this reading, there's financial constraints and it doesn't make you very happy, okay? You're saving up for a trip or a business venture, something like that. And so you're not feeling great about it, is it too risky? That kind of thing. So that could be wisdom, but it could also be this energy trying to talk you out of going forward. So only you're going to know. You're going to need to be discerning and use your intuition and your wisdom. Okay? But okay, fast. Right after that, you have Justice. So to me, you don't need to stress over this because, like I said, Justice will say that if somebody's wronged you in some way, Justice is here to help make it right. And also, you are creating balance. So to me, this and this are good things. All right? It's helping you to create balance. And this, I would say, is probably unnecessary worry. And here you have danger, especially in money matters. Like I said, the more cards come out, the more it kind of pulls these readings together. I'm thinking that this is probably right here. Not that there is literally dangers, especially in money matters, but that is your concern. Which ties into here, right? And here, you're wanting to add to your life in some fashion. Now, at the bottom of this deck, I'll push these over here. Hope you can still see that. You have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is a beautiful way to end this portion. The Wheel of Fortune is talking about very good times are on their way to you. The wheel keeps on spinning, right? But this is very positive, very auspicious, that by you going through this, it's going to end up being a wonderful time for you. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune, it's just what it says. It's going to be good. And here you have the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is very wise. And he bases all of his decisions on what he knows to be truth. So yeah, what I'm getting from this definitely is that there really isn't the need to worry, okay, with these cards here. You really don't need to worry. The financial constraints could actually be going on, but I get the feeling that this is because you are trying to be more frugal to prepare yourself for this. For if it's travel, it could be short travel. It could be, you know, just so many miles away in the car, or it could be big travel. But it has to do with business, entrepreneurship, something like that. And you're trying to prepare in the best way you can, right? So it could easily be that you are saving for that. To me, this is tied to this, that there is potentially a fear that this could be risky. But if you look at these cards, you don't need to stress over it. By you doing these, right, by you going forward with this business venture or entrepreneurship, something that's got to do with your career, you are bringing in the balance and you're making very wise decisions, which is going to lead you to the Wheel of Fortune. It is going to be beneficial for you, okay? And right here, the Arrow card says you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life, and I'm sure it's got to do with this. Yeah, so don't have the fears and doubts. What you're doing is wonderful. And it's easy to say don't have the fears and doubts, right? But really, try to minimize those, or try to see the positive side of this, that what you're doing for your career, business, is bringing you in the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So in other words, a very good outcome. Okay, let's go ahead and get some more. See what comes up, and then we will clarify. So far, yeah, this is definitely a one-topic reading. And to me, it's all about finances, business, career, that sort of thing. And remember here, it looks like this is what you are wanting to do to fill this space in your life. Okay, let's see what we have. The Seven of Wands. And it's coming out, you know, right under the Devil. The feeling that you need to protect yourself. And in this case, I would say whoa, that jumped right out. It could have to do with something that's not seen here in this reading. But if you go by this reading, is most likely the financial aspect. And, you know, kind of spilling over into here thinking, the risk involved. Okay. What do we have here? The Three of Cups. Beautiful energy. This is a card of celebration. And it's also my card of your support system, right? So if at any time during this time you need help, somebody to talk to, or somebody to literally help you, you have it. And it's coming out under the balance. And if anything happened that wronged you, it's going to be made right, right? So this is a beautiful column. Okay. Let's see what else comes up. So, this is actually kind of an exciting reading. It looks like, oh, this one's come out. You're wanting to go forward with some business, career, entrepreneurship aspect of your life, which is, to me, always exciting. Here you have Temperance. Beautiful card. This is harmony and balance. So you have two cards of balance. And so the universe is trying to put emphasis on that. All right? And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Cups, which is talking about choices you have, and that you have many. And if you already know your choices, you know, just go right ahead and pick them. You know, that's as simple as that. But if you have any doubts or not enough information, like it's possible you need to gather more information about this, right? Then do your research, because you'll be most likely selecting the choice or choices that are best for you, which is going to lead you to the Wheel of Fortune, which is beautiful. Okay? Yeah. Double energy attached to concerns about money matters, financial constraints, so that ties all in together. But, like I said, I think this is a fear, a stress. Yeah, and you're feeling very protective, defensive. And I don't think you need to. Because the rest of this is just beautiful. You have support, balance, and harmony. That if anybody does you wrong, justice is here to make it right. More balance, wisdom, making the right choices. Making the right choices again. The Wheel of Fortune. And adding something to your life that you want in your life. And you're not going to want this, right? You're going to want this. And then remember over here, you're on the right path. Okay. So let's get a card for the Devil and the Seven of Wands. A lovely energy. This is the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is an energy that is filled with love and memories, potentially childhood memories that are warm, you know, that warm your heart. And you also see this butterfly here. Butterflies are a symbol of transformation. So it looks like you might very well be transforming out of an energy that might have been fine. But you have drive, inspiration, desire to go forward, right? So it looks like you're transforming out of a okay time and into something that you really want in your life. Okay, and now you see these sunflowers. They are aiming right at the sun, so the sun is here for you. And now this can also say that a person or something from your past is coming back into your life. And if that's the case, this could be an idea that you had many years ago, or a year ago, potentially, because this is a card of nostalgia. So it might be something that you've been wanting to do for quite some time, and you've been working yourself up to this, and you feel like it's the right time to go forward, but you do have that little bit of fear about the finances. But this is saying it's full of love, happiness, the sun. You don't need to fear this or this, all right? Here, you have the Four of Swords. Okay, now remember, this is balance and justice for you. Here you have the Three of Cups, a time of celebration, getting together with the people you care about. And here it's saying, now it's time to take a break. Do something for you. Do something good for you. You know, pamper yourself. Relax. Maybe even take a little mini vacation, you know. I'm not one really for staycations, but hey, if that works for you. It is time to devote time to you. Maybe it's to meditate, to think about this and realize this, even though the potential exists, it is remote. You know, that, yeah, you might be saving some money for going forward to this to add to your life, but that doesn't mean you need to put yourself in this energy for that. So take care of yourself, pamper yourself a little bit, celebrate some, bring in the balance, okay? And now let's get a clarifying card for the King of Swords in Temperance, which again is balance and harmony. And I think a dash of alchemy maybe, because she is pouring, whoops, this came out. You have two of them. She's pouring water back and forth. Okay. You have the Lovers, and the Lovers can talk about an actual romantic relationship coming into your life, so that could very well be. But I think it's more likely the other meaning, which is a major choice. You're using the truth and your wisdom to make your decisions, to bring in the balance and harmony. And you are deciding to go for that because of the clear thinking and knowing there will be balance and harmony. And you have the Queen of Wands, which I love. The Queen of Wands is awesome. She is very passionate, enthusiastic, attractive. She goes for what she wants, and she's unafraid to speak up and be heard. It's a beautiful, just passionate, driven energy. So here you're all about the truth, making this major decision, something you really want here. And by going for it, you'll be bringing in the balance and harmony. Okay? So let's go ahead and take a card for the financial constraints. You couldn't ask for a better card. You have the Four of Wands. Yes, so what I was feeling about, you know, potentially trying to be a little bit more frugal, a little more careful with your money to save up for going forward with this new venture could easily be right, because this is a celebration, right? And it has to do with going forward. It could be a formal type celebration like graduation, wedding, marriage, business contracts, whatever, but it tends to be a little bit more formal. But this is clarifying financial constraints. So it's saying, yeah, this is going on, but it's going on for a wonderful reason, and the outcome is going to be fine. Okay, I always love to take a card for space, and that's just curiosity. Whoa, okay, we have two. Let's see what we have. Five of Wands. So what I'm picking up on is this is where you feel like you are or have been. Potentially training. It could be arguments. But where you're coming out, okay, you're coming out in a good way, but you do not want this in your space. You want a new beginning that has to do with pentacles. So a lot of this reading is money-oriented, you know, financial, which would be career, entrepreneurship, finances, that kind of thing. And this is a brand new beginning. And that looks like what you're wanting to bring in. In your space, you want to remove competition, arguments, you know, the challenges. And you want to bring in this new beginning, which you are going for. Okay, let's get a card for the devil. When it flipped. Yeah, I was right. Here we go. The devil is representing your fears. And apparently, these are pretty strong. I didn't necessarily get the feeling that they were quite that strong, but these are strong. You know, worried about the risk, danger, especially in money matters. So the concern definitely is here about the risk involved. But look at the rewards, okay? So don't allow this energy to take you over, all right? It's very, very easy. You know, you have one or two challenging thoughts, and then before you know it, you have 10 or 20, and then it works into 50 or 60. And then before too long, you talk yourself out of something. That's not what this is saying to do. This is saying the fears you have are just that. They are fears. Okay? Don't allow that to change this beautiful course of action. And this goes with that. Okay. Let's get one for the 7. Whoa, that flipped. Same thing. Look at that. The 8 of Swords. Here you have the 9 of Swords. Here you have the 8 of Swords. So here you are protecting and defending. Right? And your thoughts have you feel like you're caged. So I would say you need to be careful, and not be careful because of the danger, but because you could be talking yourself out of this beautiful transformation. See this for what it is, okay? Of course, it's wise to have concerns when financial matters are involved, especially in today's economy. But it looks like here, the risk, whatever there is definitely worth the reward. All right? I would have to say this one problem area where you're concerned is understandable because you're feeling like you need to save money to go forward with this venture. But there's a difference in being careful and letting it consume you and put fear into you to the point where you don't go forward. But yeah, take care of yourself, de-stress, clear your mind, and then stop and ponder. Are these rational or irrational fears? What's the likelihood, you know, of my life come crashing down? Probably not as strong as what you might be thinking. And remember, what you're wanting to put in your space is getting rid of the challenges and bringing in this beautiful prosperity. So that is what you're wanting to come in, and it looks like that's definitely what's coming in. Just get control of this and let this transformation take place. And remember, these sunflowers are looking straight at the sun. They're coming right at you. So that's absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's see. We could get a card for the 7 of Cups, which is choices, and see if it gives you any pointers. Oh, you got a few cards here. Okay, I hope you can see these. Here, you have the Nine of Wands. So it looks like these are the three cards, the three energies that you are seriously considering. And I think they're all wise. This is the Nine of Wands, where you are steadfast, you're protective, you are standing guard, which is wise. Okay? I'm not saying don't be wise. That's wise. And if there's something you want, you're very adamant. You're going to go for it. Okay, I'm going to put that down here so you can read the label. Next, you have the Wheel of Fortune, which you have right here. So this is the universe's way of saying, I meant what I said. This is coming in. If you go forward with what it is that you want. And here, you have the Ace of Swords. Ta-da! This is like, you know, the most awesome card to be the last card. Because this is saying, you are going to see the truth. You are going to use your wisdom and see the reality of the situation, which is bringing in this beautiful new beginning of truth. And here you have this new beginning of Pentacles. So you're seeing the truth, which is going to bring in the Pentacles, because you're going to go forward with whatever this is and realize that these are your thoughts that have been challenging. But don't worry, just take the time to put this in the correct perspective. And if you need your support system, go to them to help bring in the balance. And also celebrate. You have the two cards of celebration right here and right here. One on top of the money constraints or financial constraints. Yeah, you're using your wisdom. And you're going to go for this, which is going to bring you in the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. And I think this is also an important card. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. See that arrow shooting forward? So, bottom line, don't let the stresses and worries and fears talk you out of going forward with this beautiful either beginning or addition to some career path, some part of your entrepreneurship, whatever this is, because it's going to bring you in the Wheel of Fortune twice, right? Beautiful new beginning of clear thinking and a beautiful new beginning of Pentacles. You'll be ridding yourself of the challenges. And if you allow yourself to have this time, you will definitely shrink these way down or get rid of them. Making this major choice is going to bring you into balance and harmony, and you are very passionate about it. You're going to go for it. Beautiful. Oh, and look at the bottom of the deck here. The bottom of the deck, where to put this? Put this right here. Has death. And what death means is the old is gone and the new is coming in. You're closing out of a cycle to bring in something new. Beautiful. Really impactful reading, okay? There are definitely major arcana here, which means major changes. All right. And you have these beautiful aces. Okay. So I haven't done this in a while. Let's get a divine card for you. See what it would like to share, and then we'll close it out with an angel card. Believe it or not, these usually shuffle better this way. You wouldn't think something so skinny would, but it does. Okay. A moment's joy. Sand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart's will. It's saying, go for it. Okay? It will be a moment to treasure. And if you look at this side, this just looks like the entrance into the rest of your life, right? Like here you are, and you're walking through this path. And here is the Wheel of Fortune and the 2 new beginnings for you. Beautiful. Okay. Now let's see what the angels would like to share, and then we'll close this out. And if you like this reading, please give it a like, share, subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Definitely an impactful reading. Listen to your intuition, okay? Don't let your mind take over and bring in the fears. Listen to your intuition and realize, in your heart, and realize something very good waiting for you if you go forward. There you go. Don't stop. Keep going. Beautiful reading. Thank you so much, and I truly hope this helps. Much love. Bye.